Have you ever wondered why some people seem to accumulate wealth easily while others struggle to get out of debt? It's not just luck or a higher salary. Often it's financial habits that make all the difference. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, started investing at the age of 11 and has since learned valuable lessons that anyone can apply to improve their finances. In this video, I'm going to share the 9 financial habits that, according to Buffett, could be sabotaging your path to financial freedom. More importantly, I'll show you how to apply these tips to break the cycle of debt and start building real wealth. Are you tired of struggling to make ends meet? Want to know which simple changes can transform your financial life? Then keep watching, because Buffett's secrets are about to be revealed. In the comments write, "I am committed to my financial freedom," because declaring that intention is the first step toward making a real change. Let's discover together what's holding you back, and more importantly, how to turn things around. You've probably heard that if you don't pay yourself first, you'll always be last. That might sound drastic, but there's a lot of truth to it. Warren Buffett, one of the world's most respected investors, learned early that to truly accumulate wealth, you need to treat saving as a priority, not an option. At 11 years old, he bought his first stocks and has never stopped following the rule that became a sort of financial mantra. Save what's left after spending, don't spend what's left after saving. Sounds simple, right? The problem is that most people don't do it, and that's where the danger lies. Imagine if you treated saving the same way you treat your monthly bills, like an unbreakable commitment. Many pay their credit card bills on time, but what if you treated your savings the same way? You'd set aside at least 10% of your income in an account that's just for you, dedicated to growing over time. No excuses. The trick is to do this before even thinking about spending on anything else. And here's the funny thing, when you set aside money to save right away, you'll find that you can live just fine on the rest, maybe even better, because the remaining money is spent more thoughtfully. Buffett, with his billion-dollar fortune, still lives a surprisingly modest life. He still resides in the same house in Omaha that he bought in the 1950s, drives regular cars, and avoids the extravagant lifestyle that many billionaires flaunt. Why does he do this? Because he understands that real wealth isn't measured by what you own, but by what you keep and make grow. Having money in the bank means having the freedom to choose. It means being prepared for opportunities or unexpected events. And this mindset isn't just for billionaires. Anyone can adopt this philosophy and start building financial freedom right now. If you're thinking, but 10% seems like a lot, then start small. The important thing is to create the habit. How about 5%? Set aside that amount as soon as your paycheck hits your account without thinking twice. It doesn't matter if the amount is big or small. What matters is consistency. Over time, you'll see how this small reserve can grow, especially if you decide to invest in mutual funds, stocks of solid companies, or even in savings accounts with good returns. Remember, every great building started with a single brick. Another interesting thing is that when you pay yourself first, you naturally become more selective with your expenses. When the money left for spending is reduced up front, temptations become less attractive. This doesn't mean living a life of restrictions, but rather spending on what truly matters to you. It might be that trip to visit your grandchildren or investing in a new hobby that brings genuine joy, as long as the habit of saving is secured. After all, saving is just the beginning. It's not enough to simply accumulate. You need to make that money work for you. The 10% you set aside can become the foundation for future investments that will make a real difference. That's what Buffett has always done. He used the money he saved to buy stocks and make his capital grow over time. It's like planting seeds today to reap fruits in the near future. This principle applies to anyone, whether you're a worker nearing retirement or someone just starting their financial journey. And if you think the practice of paying yourself first is challenging, wait until you see how bad debt can sabotage your wealth-building efforts. Let's talk about how to avoid falling into the traps of easy credit and high interest rates that drain your finances and keep you trapped in a never-ending cycle. Don't miss out, because the next topic is crucial for those who want to get out of debt and truly accumulate wealth. Debts can feel like a bottomless pit. The more you pay, the more it seems you owe. Warren Buffett has always been clear about this. Avoid debts that consume your income and limit your ability to build wealth. He knows that the real trap isn't borrowing money, but falling into the trap of consumer debt with high interest. Those debts you pay every month without ever seeing the end, like credit cards and personal loans. These debts are like vampires sucking away your financial freedom, leaving you stuck in an endless cycle of payments. Now, it's not just about saying no to any type of debt. Sometimes it's necessary, like a mortgage to buy a house. But there's a crucial difference between debt that helps you build wealth and debt that just drains your money.